The second half of the year started with a bang. The Mount Ballers won their second straight Hungry Road Baptist Church basketball tournament. As a result, the church received a $6,500 Play Smart, Play Hard grant to host his own tournament in 2010. Readers from the Mount family and the Gilpin community got involved in our summer reading challenge. Youth and adults alike kept their minds busy. The church school became a forum to discuss opposite sex relationships in our Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man summer series. During July, we celebrated the 4th anniversary of our pastor. Pastor Nelson and members of the Mount thank God for 4 years of doing ministry together. Terry Tempest shares that the eyes of the future are looking back at us, and they are praying for us to see beyond our own time. Our prayer is that the eyes looking back at our church find us seeing beyond ourselves and our present condition in an effort to continue to be good stewards of what God has blessed us with. In August, members and friends spent days sorting through programs, bulletins, pictures, and artifacts that comprise the century-plus history in our archives, as the room got a much-needed facelift. 6 Mount Zion has a rich past and a promising future. As a National Historic Landmark, we are visited by those interested in the history of our city. This summer, a group of 200 teachers from Chesterfield took a tour. Our current activities draw many as well. In 2009, we welcomed at least 600, including some from New York, California, and Peru. In our 3rd National Night Out Block Party, we partnered with the Neighborhood Association to take a bite out of crime. This year, we moved the activities to Abner Clay Park, where we served close to 1,000 people. For many, Labor Day signals the end of summer and one final vacation day. But for us, it is another day to serve. About 50 members of the Mount family met at the 3rd Street Bethel AME Church with members of the Centenary United Methodist Church for the New Shoes for Back to School drive. In August, as a church, with the help of Marshall's and First Union Baptist Church, 6 Mount Zion donated almost 1,000 of the 1,700 pairs of shoes given away to students. For our 142nd anniversary, we attempted to do something different to recognize our birthday. Homecoming and church anniversary weekend included a dramatic presentation, ministry-led tailgating, a tree planting on the church ground, and our decade roll call. The images of Homecoming 2009 will be with us for years to come. For centuries, domestic violence has been a taboo topic in the church, but 6 Mount Zion broke our silence and started the conversation. Dr. Monica Coleman and Sister Aisha Simmons were presenters during our Holistic Hurt, Holistic Healing Conference. The weekend included dramatic monologues, workshops led by local social service providers, the Dance of Redemption, and our worship experience. The month ended with the women's ministry hosting their annual Pink Tea to promote breast cancer awareness, and the youth ministry's Harvest Fest. On Thanksgiving Day, we worshiped with the First African, Triumphant, and Trinity Baptist churches. Our choirs and ushers served with the pastor preaching. A highlight for December will be our 2nd annual Volunteer Appreciation Luncheon, where we will celebrate the works of dedicated volunteers in our church family. Finally, my friends, the 6 Mount Zion Baptist Church exists to meet the needs of God's people. We have developed 8 vision elements that guide our ministries. In our quest to become dedicated and faithful disciples, our Bible study has focused on topics ranging from the 10 Commandments to dealing with energy zappers. The concept of theme worship, the music ministry and worship planning teams, and the additions of Minister Andrew Miles as our music coordinator have all helped ensure that we have active worship experiences. We took the excitement of our service with us as we worship with 23 different church families. Our travels have taken us from Charlottesville to Doswell to Fredericksburg to Amelia to Hopewell to Mechanicsville, through and around Richmond. The rebirth of the Financial Empowerment Institution is sure to help us get closer to our vision element of creating financially responsible disciples. Also, since the start of our legacy fund, we have close to $100,000 in anticipated contributions. We seek to have an evangelistic presence. In 2009, we baptized over 35 new family members. Many of our new members were invited by current members. Keep spreading the word about the great things God is doing at the Mount. We strive to involve ourselves in civic, social, and community improvement. 6 Mount Zion has become a leading voice and an advocate for justice. We have become a church for the community. We have allowed our community partners such as the Narcotics Anonymous, Historic Jackson Ward Association, Reframe, to use our building for meetings and events. We focused on the growth of the total person with Project Luke 4:18 and the Holistic Healing Conference. We encouraged the development of strong and healthy families with a focus on the family in May and June. Children and youth, men, fathers, and graduates were celebrated. We rejoiced with members when happy. This year we celebrated the births and dedications of several beautiful babies and grieved with members when sad. On Memorial Day, members, families, and friends remembered loved ones that passed. We had to say goodbye to 4 that we missed dearly: Chester Brown, Lydia Miller, Deaconess Louise Lee, and Deaconess Elizabeth Stevens. Pastor Nelson consistently reminds us of the mandate to love God and love each other. This year, we were encouraged to take care of the least of these and reminded that we can't love God without loving our brothers and our sisters. In our commercialistic and self-absorbed society, life seems to be more about receiving. But this year, 6 Mount Zion seeks to remind our members that it is better to give than to receive. Since January, we have given $54,482.45 to over 50 foreign, national, state, and local mission organizations. For the Thanksgiving holiday, we blessed 10 families from Carver Elementary School with turkeys and all the fixings. For December, Pastor Nelson is expecting our members to fulfill 500 hours of time and service in our season of giving. There you have it. 6 Mount Zion Baptist Church, 2009 year in review. As you can see, God has been good. We've come this far by faith. We know that God has great things in store for us. We look forward to working with you to help us bring them to pass. Let's do it again in 2010.